Woman in Gold is a 2015 historical drama directed by Simon Curtis, starring Helen Mirren and Ryan Reynolds. The film tells the powerful true story of Maria, an elderly Jewish refugee living in Los Angeles, who embarks on a legal battle against the Austrian government to reclaim her family's artwork stolen by the Nazis during World War II. Most notably Gustav Klimt's famous painting, Portrait of Adele Bloch-Bauer I, also known as the Woman in Gold.
In 1998, Maria Altmann, an elderly woman who escaped Vienna during the Nazi annexation of Austria, learns that Austria is showcasing Klimt's portrait of Adele Bloch-Bauer I, her aunt, in its National Gallery. The painting, stolen from her family by the Nazis, has become a national treasure in Austria. Maria decides to pursue legal action to recover the painting, believing it rightfully belongs to her family. She enlists the help of Randy Schoenberg, an inexperienced but determined attorney and grandson of the famous composer Arnold Schoenberg.
Can't you just help me out a little bit on the side, you know, like a hobby?
There is no on the side here, Maria. This is a full-time job. This is not a hobby.
You are quite rude, you're a little uncouth, and you are completely disinterested in the past.
And you have an unusual talent for making me feel good about myself.
But you have the connection.
What connection?
Family, Randy. Your grandparents came here from Austria. You see, we share the same history.
Though initially reluctant, Randy is drawn to the case and its historical significance. As they dig into the case, Maria is forced to confront painful memories of her youth in Vienna. Through flashbacks, we see her life as Maria Bloch-Bauer, a young woman from a wealthy, cultured Jewish family. After the Nazi invade Austria, the family's possessions, including the Klimt paintings, are seized. Maria and her husband Fritz narrowly escape, while her parents and many others perish. After the deliberation, the Austrian government refuses to return the artwork, claiming it legally belongs to the country. The case seems hopeless, but Randy and Maria persist, uncovering evidence and loopholes for the next few months. Eventually, Maria is torn between her desire for justice and an emotional connection to Vienna, her homeland, where she lost so much, and decides to give up. But Randy doesn't give up, and instead sues the Austrian government.
Will you slow down a little, please, and tell me what's going on?
We're taking him to court.
No, you can't do this. You can't just go charging ahead like a mad steamroller.
Can't I?
Randy, stop walking so fast. I can't keep up with you. Stop. Now, I told you before, I have no interest in suing them. I have had enough excitement. I have returned to my quiet life and finally begun to find some peace again.
Say that again with conviction.
Don't be impertinent. Oh, you do annoy me.
An appeal goes to the Supreme Court of the United States, where in the matter of Republic of Austria versus Altmann, the court rules in Maria's favor, which results in the Austrian government attempting to persuade Maria to return the paintings for the gallery, which she refuses. But as the process gets dragged out, Maria decides she's had enough.
The Austrians will never let go. Never. And I won't let them humiliate me again. Go back to Vienna if you have to, but this time I'm not coming with you. You are on your own, Randy.
After falling out over the issue of returning to Austria for a second time to argue the case, Randy goes and argues the case in front of a panel of 3 arbiters in Vienna by himself. In Austria, the panel hears the case. Unexpectedly, Maria arrives during the session.
The first time I came for myself, this time I came for him.
Second reason that I'm happy to be in Vienna, was because my client, Mrs. Altman, and I are both Austrians. Don't get me wrong, we're very much Americans too, but our families and the roots we share are situated in the culture of this very city.
He implores the arbitration panel to think of the meaning of the word restitution and to look past the artwork hanging in the art gallery to see the injustice to the family who once owned such great paintings and were forcibly separated from them by the Nazis. After considering both sides of the dispute, the arbitration panel gives their deliberation.
Our decision today is that the portrait of Adela Bloch-Bauer and the other Klimt paintings in question should be returned to her niece.
Afterwards, the Austrian government representatives make a last-minute proposal begging Maria to keep the painting in the Belvedere against generous compensation. Maria refuses and selects to have the painting moved to the United States with her and agrees to have the painting displayed at the New York Gallery on condition that it be a permanent exhibit.
Woman in Gold is a moving and inspiring film about the enduring impact of the Holocaust and the moral duty to correct historical wrongs. The film highlights the importance of seeking justice, no matter how long it takes. Maria's journey is also about confronting painful memories and honoring her family's legacy. Both Maria and Randy show immense courage in challenging powerful institutions and fighting for what is right. 接下来我们揭晓今天的学习内容。The phrase on the side can have a few different meanings depending on the context. In this context, it means doing something extra, usually alongside a main job or responsibility. For example, she's a teacher, but she bakes cake on the side. The phrase charging ahead like a mad steamroller paints a vivid picture of something moving forward aggressively and recklessly, without slowing down or considering obstacles or the people in their path. It suggests determination, force, and maybe even recklessness. For example, she's charging ahead like a mad steamroller to get this project finished by the deadline. That's it for this episode of Cinephile. You can find more on the Funday website. Let's make every day a fun day.
Still working.
I'll close the shop only when I croak.
Big news. I got the green light. I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna try to find the will, and then we'll take it from there.
Randy, that's wonderful. You're chomping at the bite all of a sudden.